going to teach you how to get discovered, how to make your channel
I'm Nick Nimmin, and I'm a StreamYard user. For the last 6 years, I've been live streaming consistently to YouTube and Facebook.
Okay. Now, trying to see here. All right. Can I share something on the video? Okay. Now, whether someone comes on the panel or not, I'm going to still speak. I have ideas what I want to do, and I know people are busy. Some of us been on some live streams, a couple of panels where, we've been on it for too long on a computer and everything else. So what I'm gonna do is wind it down. Now I thought about doing a live stream to bring folks on here just in case somebody got questions. I also thought about doing a single type of stream where I just get on there and just say what I think um, is important. What I think is important. Um, as I notice, I have a few new followers. I am grateful for that, and I want to be a different YouTuber. I've had my share of um, disagreements, hitting back, if you will, as far as speaking up and speaking against things that has been said that is false. I notice within our people, a lot of us are running into a bunch of poison folks that look like us, very poison, very highly toxic, male or female, don't even matter. Some of them just not gonna ever get it. It's just not what it's gonna be. And I don't want to talk to those people. I actually really don't. I don't want to talk to toxic people. I don't want to talk to people who want bull crap, who want to start mess, who want to spread rumors, who want to make up things. Me personally, I said a lot of things, uh, pertaining to my life, but not everything. Um, I said things that was necessary, that I felt was necessary because women like me were being attacked, and people just didn't believe certain type of women exist until I said I'm one of those women. And I did a live stream last night, and I remember me and Melinda was talking to KXDM, and he spoke about his grandmother and how she um, protected her husband, how she stood by her husband so much, but never put herself in it. Um, and I said, this is what the pro prime example I want to say was sometimes a lot of Black women go through so much hurt and pain, fighting and everything, have to defend herself. She's not being protected and all the things, but she lives to talk about it, yet she puts that on the back burner because few things. Many people don't want to hear that. Or, you know, it's just all water under the bridge. I don't want to talk about that. That's going to bring back pain and hurt and misery, right? Because you think it's just you. And I learned it's not you. I learned it's a whole collective of us. And I'm glad a lot of women are speaking out. And yeah, I put my 2 cent, 4 cent, 6 cents up in there. And I spoke out too because even though I carry myself strong and I've always made ways and made way for what I accomplished, I didn't use that for bragging rights. And I put what I've experienced under the rug back in the times because I didn't think that mattered until I realized it did matter. Something in my heart told me to come on now and speak about this. The single mother thing, you know, the welfare thing, Section 8 thing, um, having a child and raising it by yourself. This is going to be the second time I raised my baby by myself. My daughter is successful because of me, and I was there for her. I made sure she became successful, and I was a bit hard on her, right? Well, it's not going to change with my son, but just because I want better from my children, I do. And I don't have to worry about my daughter. She's strong mentally. I don't I you can't fool her. She has a lot of my ways. You cannot fool that young lady. I am so proud of her. She's beautiful. She's wonderful. I've also seen a lot of parents who are proud of their children and they're being successful to this day. So, whatever I can do to contribute uh, to the families who do support their children, they were kind of hard on them in a good way because they want better for them. They don't want them straining away and being the dummies of the year. Um, I tip my braids off to you, right? But I do have a lot to offer on YouTube. I don't want to piggyback on a lot of things a lot of people have went through. Some people are meant to go after drama. I must say, there's some people who are so damn perfect at going after drama. I don't need to be piggybacking off of nothing. I actually enjoy it. I'm grateful for that. There's some people who's going after politics, who's into the politics. And they know how to break things down to the nearest compound when it comes to politics and what's happening today. And I appreciate that. I'm glad that that exists. I was on the YouTube channel and I've seen it several times, Sometimes you get on that bus and you ride till you get to your final destination. You hop off and go to the next destination. Some channels I followed for about 3, 4 years and decided this is my end stop. This is where I get off. You know, I don't care for politicians. I don't care for politics. Um, I am one of those that believe when it comes to politics or any other things, if it's not a straight up solution that we can focus on, then I don't have time for it. But what I can say is the ones that I do come across, real good people, black men, black women, I must say, and I will say this, there's plenty of space for fun, for art. Um, we doing a lot of things that I am proud of as our people. I am, you know. Um, but for me, I would love to reach out to my people who have gifts, arts and crafts, stuff for the children. I actually want to give some homage to Q Butter in the Ziyex Institute. His school is not being called or speaking highly enough. You got a few people who speak on it, but I would like to create things. I'm a creator of a lot of things. I have ideas. What I hear in my mind, I have ideas of what I want to do with the group that comes and join me. Hey, Emmanuel Briggs. Briggs, how are you? Thank you for coming. And my channel, this is what I want to do. Now, I made this decision. This is what I want to do on my channel. I've watched a lot of people's channel. I'm a follower. I'm a moderator on some channels. And I want to do differently. I'm glad I was able to go on a lot of these channels because now I know what my duty is. And I spoke on a lot of things that I would like to do, what I wanted to do, what I would love for us to do together, right? And I listened to some of the things. I listened to some of our people when our people say, we need to build, we need to do this, we need to do that. Well, I'm one of those doers. I'm the one that's willing to do. Some people have the money, some people have the resources, some people have the money, but not the resources. They don't know what to do with that money, right? How about we work together and we all have a money pot and work together and put it together? You keep your money in your pocket, though. You save your money. Everybody get a sort of kind of a bank account, and we put our names on that list, and everybody save up to. Let's challenge each other. Let's save up to $200. If I can get 25 people on my panel, like and share, subscribe, I'm telling you, I think we can make some real good money together. I think that we can build more together. I've always dreamed about my land and my land being your land. Me personally, I don't want to get involved with a whole bunch of people because everybody got different ideas, right? But I don't want to get involved with a whole bunch of people who see your idea and you understand what you have to do, and then they debunk that because they have a better idea and they break up the group. I prefer that if we both have ideas, that we collaborate those ideas together, right? Say, for example, I would like to own land in California and in Vegas. Those are the two places where I want to own land. And there's plenty of land in Antioch, California. There's plenty of space that we can use in Antioch, California. And I believe Antioch, California should be the mecca of the Black cities, other than Oakland, that's dying out, right? Other than Oakland, California, that's dying out. Hey, Sister Omega Courtney. Before you say something, let me say this about my sister Omega Courtney. This is one resourceful queen. I am going to be doing an interview with her personally. And please feel free to come because some of you guys who have joined my chat and who has became my new subscriber, I'm blessed, right? This is another one who's full of resources that I will work with, who I will collaborate with because she has ideas. She has things that she's trying to do, and I'm definitely going to interview her. The whole floor is hers that day. Anybody want to come on a panel and ask questions and call in, please do so. I know this is a small channel for me right now. I know I started off with 20 people coming and then I slacked off because there was so much going on, but I'm here now. Sister Omega Courtney, how are you, sweetie? I'm going to mute my mic first.
Peace. I'm just up here, figuring and organizing and doing what I do. Even at it's 2:00 in the morning, East Coast. The campaign is live.
She oh,
literally have just been working off these platforms that I have, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, every platform.
Yeah, that's something wrong with
Is
her phone. Go ahead.
asking
Every platform,
for,
I'm with you.
yes, please contribute. Please contribute. And kinfolk, but definitely I need the support. I need the support. I need for us to be about it, not talk about it. Too many of us, I can't tell you how many times I have fielded teleconferences, Zoom calls, phone calls, have sent out these packages, and I just never hear from us again. And it's us. It's us.
It is us. I see
it's
it.
us.
I see
If you're not going to contribute, if you ain't got it, because that's what you keep telling yourself, you ain't got it, don't even reach out to me and ask for information about it. Because at this point in time, like I said, I need people that are seriously ready and they are committed to bringing this vision to fruition. So yeah, that's what I'm literally up doing.
And see, we're the wrong people for people to make judgments on, oh, you just doing this for money. No, she has proof. She has proof. Most definitely would support my sister. Most definitely would contribute to what I have.
Thank you.
And sometimes you gotta put things, me personally. Hi, Coach. Sometimes you gotta put things to the side. Like a lot of us say, we don't give a hell right now. Yeah, we got mouths to feed for our kids, but you know what? I could donate $10. You know what I'm saying, for the cause. And I seen your ad and I was like, oh yeah. See, she be about that life. Coach Abalik be about that life. And it's like, this is who I want to reach out to, because we'll take care of business. We'll do what we got to do. My thing is, me personally, I sometimes I'm all over the place and not know where to go, right? But for you and Koja, you guys, you're the main ones I gotta support, because you have solutions. You have the solutions. Um, and I remember you have some things available in Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, Maximus Royalty, you have some things available in Atlanta, Georgia, and 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 I was like, I got something in Las Vegas, and I didn't have it ready in Las Vegas. I wasn't even ready when I got to Las Vegas. But let me tell you, you already had it going on. I want to build from ground up, and a lot of folks was not ready. But this is what I say: you keep doing what you're doing, because it's going to come to fruition. You will get the support. Those who don't know who Omega Courtney is, she has some awesome channels. And these are about resources. They're about building. You got folks to tell you how to make some extra money with the how to do crypto coins, how to cash out on the crypto coins, how to save yourself from paying high taxes while you're filing taxes, how to itemize taxes. I mean, I heard it all. And she only have like what, 15 people that come to her channels. Like, who
People
wouldn't
build
want
a
to come
life
from
truly of freedom. Because
building?
a lot of us, if you are literally going to a 9 to 5 every day, you do not have a life of freedom. You're a slave to a 9 to 5 machine. And I know people always say, you can't knock people, don't knock people, because everyone has to make a living to pay bills. And I think that we need to be past this point of thinking that you are going to 9 5 your way to independence or to freedom or to wealth. You are not. And even if you know of some people that may have, the thing of it is that those are exceptions to the standard. Those don't set the standard. And so the goal of my channel and my brand is to literally build a template to showing people that, yes, you can create of independent freedom. Your security does not have to lie in an oppressive system. And the oppressive system being a capitalistic based system, which a lot of us, and I say us, I mean African Americans, a lot of us are stuck on jobs that do not respect our degrees, that do not pay us a wage that commiserates with the degrees that we have, do not appreciate as not only not appreciate, but they are very dismissive of the work ethics and the sweat equity that we put into these positions. This is why you find Black people work in the same positions and getting paid almost a whole dollar less than their other non-Black counterparts, because we are not respected in these workplaces. And what do? We continue to ask for more jobs in these workplaces. So as we can see, there is a big awakening. There's a big shift of us having they're calling it a migration, a nationwide pandemic as a response to the pandemic of the COVID, and they're having people that are resigning. So it's a resignation migration, and this is the wave that's going on. But what are we doing? We're resigning from one position only to submit ourselves to another position. It is time for us to literally get free, get independent, fuck that rent, stop making these stop building up these systems for other people to accomplish their dreams. Build up your dream. Let's network, let's be strategic, and let's make it happen. That's the true level up. That's the true glow up, when you are living a life of freedom. And that's what my channel is all about. That's what my brand is all about.
And as we have this is Omega Courtney's Cash App. Anybody who wants to contribute, hey, she's very flexible. She's not looking for no $100 to say passport shop and things like that. No, just she about that life for real. Um, and another thing that Omega Courtney and myself and Coach, a lot of us who do understand we have to build. Listen, a lot of us don't want to be all on TV. We don't want to smile at we want to try to keep it as underground as possible because I think we'll move better, we'll move stronger, we'll move faster, we'll get things done quicker. See, a lot of folks want to look for that celebrity hype, and
That
we
is
not
such a
for
good
that.
point. That is such a good point. I just listened to Michi X's live yesterday, about, really doing the activism work is not chasing the celebrity of it. And literally today, if anyone is on TikTok, please follow me on TikTok. I am colored only Courtney on TikTok. That's colored only Courtney on TikTok. But literally today, a few other content creators that have pretty large platforms said to me, "Hey, Courtney, you've got to create a video with your face on it, with your visuals." And it's not that I'm opposed to doing that because trust and believe, I'm very well spoken. I do presentations. I can do that. But my thing is at this point in time, I'm not about wasting my time or anybody else's. And so I'm like, I don't want to put effort and energy into creating this whole presentation for people that are just going to ask me 100 million questions about something that they know they have no intention on committing to. So I was very reluctant. But literally just today, that was, the discussion. And I went ahead and did a very short little video. I spoke, my face was on it. But most of the time, what you'll find from me outside of YouTube, because it is a channel that relies on a full representation of media, outside of there, you will see my programs, my menu. You'll see my creation speaking for me. I'm not trying to just say, okay, well, let me get out in front of it. Trust me, I can because I'm very well spoken on these topics. But what is most important is the messaging getting out. And like you said, this is a new underground railroad. People didn't even know that Harriet Tubman was as short as she was. They thought she was a man for a long period of time. This is how we've got to kind of move. That it's not about chasing the celebrity and the notoriety. And especially, I know that's a difficult concept because so many of us are addicted to social media, which that is what the goal is to become known. But to really be effective and to really make.
Oh, she done slipped off. Let's give her a few seconds. Yeah, she slipped off. Um, I most definitely um I'm the one that's gonna um give ideas. And I'm also am gonna be the one that's gonna find money. I'm gonna find see me, it's like step by step for me, right? So say like you don't want to I'm assuming you want to have land. I would like to buy some land and I would like to sort of kind of borderline donate the land to my people. I think that's the number one thing that I would like to do, like sort of kind of donate the land, you know. Um, and in return, y'all buy a piece of lot. Everybody buy a piece of lot. You should be able to have two lots. Um, and I told people, have two lots in the trailer because one lot gonna be for your home and the other lot gonna be for your business, right? Um, but I think if I buy so much in land, I'm going to turn around and sell some of it, but I'm not going to sell it so high because I need you to build you a nice mini mansion. I want y'all to build y'all a home. So the land thing is I want to start making an app where we all could kind of communicate together and everybody save at least $200 and don't touch that money. That's your money that you need to save. And the more people who join, the more we are going to come up, right? $200. Put it to the side. If you want to add more than that, put it to the side. That's going to be fine. You don't give it to nobody. You keep them next to yourself. And you put your name on the app. where you're next to us. And when we ready to purchase, you put what state you want to purchase a piece of land from. Some of y'all said, after I'm sick of Chicago, I want to go, I'm going to get away. I am going to focus on Antioch and Las Vegas, Nevada. I am going to focus on both them states. Okay. It's going to be a way for me to do certain things, as far as us being stable and making it work, making it happen for us, right? Because that's all I've been dreaming about. That's all I've been dreaming about was the fact that we have our land and we have our fruits and vegetables. Our kids are going to be going to school. They own school, homeschooling. They ain't got to answer to no white man, no white teacher. And I'm going to tell you something. A white teacher, especially a white woman, is not qualified to teach black children anything. And I know some people will say, girl, you sound prejudiced as hell. Well, I am prejudiced. I've always been about loving my people. No, you welcome, Sister Courtney. We will I get it. The connection is weak. We will meet up. I think this Wednesday Omega Courtney's gonna have a channel, and we're gonna share a channel, and we're gonna talk together. We all gonna collaborate together. But I think when it comes to our babies and growing up, I'm telling you, I feel this, and I guarantee you I'm right. If we have our own land, whether it's in Atlanta, Georgia, whether it's in California, whether it's in Las Vegas, Nevada, whether it's in Texas, it don't matter. We have our own piece and make it a private thing. Black people just so far, so focused. This is why I said it's better to have an independent contracting job. Pay yourself when you feel like it, work as long as you need to. Turn that app off whenever you feel like it. That's why I was talking about Instacart. That's why I was talking about Lyft. Now I'm going to start talking about Shipt. I'm going to start talking about Grubhub. I'm going to start talking about all these different things that you can do to actually make some money real quick. You'd be surprised the 9 to 5 job that you was working at, and it sounded like it's good you was getting paid $19, $20 an hour, but you have to work 40 hours a week to get that money when and you're making at least 800 a week when you can make 1750 a week. And I experienced this for myself. And because of that, right now I'm going to have my setback because I was diagnosed with COVID, and I'm in quarantine right now, me and my son. And my son, they claim he's exposed, but what they saw is he's negative. You know what I'm saying? My situation is a little different, right? But once I get off this quarantine and I get better and I feel fine and stuff, I'm back on the road again making that money because it's sweet to make $1,700 to $2,000 a week. It's very sweet. And I save. I save money. I know how to extend my rentals. What I would like to do though, as far as having my group, having some folks coming to the channel. Thank you for coming to the channel. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. We're about that business here. Yeah, it ain't gonna whoop me. I'm gonna whoop it, right? Because my son is important to me and my people, and what I dreamed about, it has to happen, and I'm not going nowhere anytime soon. That's why I didn't go to the hospital, because the ventilator from when now that I'm learning is very dangerous, right? I wanted Auntie True Royal to come on to my channel, because I want to pay some homage to her. Those of you guys who don't know who she is, she makes it fun every now and then when she talks about certain things that she see on the channel. And she calls us royal family. She calls us royalty is what she calls us. And even though I'm not with the Israelite thing, I don't have anything against those who are with Israelite. No. Some people have a strong heart and they believe in bringing us together. regardless of the religious aspect of it, right? And I really appreciate them. But what I would like to say is I give homage to her. I know she's not here, but she's the one that can help you with supplements. She have got the COVID and beat it. She can help you with some supplements. I can't go too into detail. I don't want the channel to be flagged, even though it ain't much people coming to watch my channel. Sometimes my channel was too positive, right? I'm not here to really. The only time I got a lot of people to come on my channel one time is when I was uh back and forth about Grandmaster Jay a year and a half ago. And I ain't never seen that many people. I felt good to see like 40 something people on my channel trying to trying to explain to some folks, even some dudes who got on there like, man, he a scam. I was like, how to explain what's a scam? And it's because I was just at that time in my feelings and trying to just protect anybody that was about something, right? And then I said, well, you know what? Let's do it like this, because I've been hurt plenty of times on the political aspect of it, of our people. We've been lied to too many times. So let's just do this. Let them go ahead and pretend like they're for us, and nobody move a finger on that end. Everybody just all come together and make something happen on our end while they focusing on him. While white supremacy is focusing on him and the group of what they do, that's like Moses opening up the staff and his arm up and the water is parting ways so you can walk through that water. That's what I was saying. But our people are not ready for that. A lot of our people still are comfortable in being locked in. A lot of guys, women, they like to still remain victims to the system. And being a victim doesn't feel good to me. I don't want to be anybody's victim anymore. And I don't want to be outside victim. I don't want to be anybody's victim, right? But I do know that there's some real people that I spoke to that I have so much love for. True Royal is the one that you can go to. You can talk to her about a lot of things. And what I'll do on my next channel is I'm gonna start I'm gonna call it exposure. I'm gonna start exposing all the good people. And I'm gonna tell you exactly what they do. So when you need them for anything, you can email them. And these few people, they don't mind. These is real good people, right? When you need something, when it comes to herbs and spices, when it comes to learning how to do some arts, say like you got some kids, you probably do. They at home, they bored as I don't know what. I'm gonna show y'all how to use your money. Kojak taught me how to do this. Use your money and get all the arts and crafts you want and pay no more than $50, $60. You gonna have a couple of years worth of arts and crafts. Have your daughters knit. Have your sons pretend like they're building car models. My son found some channels that I was shocked. It was like trap music, but it was like ABC trap, colors trap, days of the week trap, nursery rhyme trap. I'm sitting up here like this little boy listening to Old McDonald How to Farm in trap music mode. These are things we can do with our kids, right? It's a lot of things we can do with our children. And then speaking of which, when it comes to our land, and I say our land, some of y'all gonna come and see me in California. Some of y'all gonna come and see me in Las Vegas, Nevada. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna have me two homes. I'm gonna have me two places to go to. I'm sick of one city. I'm going to the other city. I love her channel too, Emmanuel. Speaking of the babies growing up in good areas, I definitely am going to put my foot down and I'm going to put a stamp on the Ziax Institute as well. And the reason why I want to talk about the Ziax Institute, I followed Q Butter's channel a few times with the children. That inspired me so much. I love the seed. Oh yeah, they do got Trap House Math. That is so freaking funny. Trap House Math, Trap House letter ABCs. Uh, uh, Gosh, it was another one. Um, and then there was some songs about how to have manners. The poo poo song. I was like, oh my gosh, this is too much. My stomach hurt listening to the poo poo song. That was how funny that was. My son kept playing the poo poo song. Like, no, he's potty trained too. He's potty trained. I didn't have to struggle anymore. I remember coach I told me send that little boy to the bathroom. But the Ziax Institute, that's one promising save our children school. I must say, I'm impressed, but we're not doing enough to help his school to thrive, the Ziax Institute. And this is why I propose a lot of us should come together. Now, I don't know how to do the Zoom thing. I would love for us to do the Zoom thing. Um, get the Zoom call going and pretend like we're geeks. Let's build an app and wherever state you're from. Now, I can hook it up with the state of California in the Northern Bay area. I could get four different uh what do you call it? Child care subsidy programs probably on my app as a and connect the Ziax Institute to the app for black children. It's like a black private institution for the children, homeschool, what have you. That's gonna be the first app. And I think we should all come together and build this directory. Now, in my directory in San Francisco, California, the Bay Area, you got Children's Council, you got 4Cs, you got Child Care Council, and you got I think it's called South Bay South Bay Children's First Program, right? And what it is if you were to put your children in preschool, private school, they normally, based on your income, you're qualified for the program, right? You don't have to be on welfare. You could be working and still, based on your rent, based on your car note, based on your car insurance, based on your renter's insurance, you're qualified for school subsidy program. And what I learned from, by accident now, what I learned from the Child Care Council, 4Cs, and Children's Council of San Francisco, California, is if the school is not listed in their directory, they don't mind paying for your child to go to that school or that institution, whether it's a private school or one of those uniform type schools, as long as you give the superintendent the application, the superintendent fills those forms out. Now they're in the directory. Now anybody who knows, because the school's gonna say, "Oh man, you mean to tell me based on my tuition, my daughter went to Cornerstone Academy. That was a Chinese private school." Soon as they heard about Children's Council, they never heard of it before until they met me. I am that type of resources. This is what I do. And I says, I want my daughter to go to the school. My daughter's father asked me, says, put her in the school. She's going to be in uniform and she's going to learn Chinese. I said, for real? Because I was pumped, at the time. It was nothing for us. So I goes across the street because we lived in Silver Avenue. I lived in a house in Silver Avenue. And I crossed the street to the schools, a gated community type school, brick built. And I met the folks there, the superintendent, and sure enough, it was $50 for the application. So yeah, application fee may varies depending on the state you're from. I think Q Butter should charge application fee, or he should have like one of those applications that have the uh um the discount or the subsidy, the subsidy program where you fill out the application. Normally it's $35, but because your income, blah blah blah, show the proof of the income, it offsets it, right? It's paid for, right? But Children's Council, will pay for your baby to go to this institute, like the Ziax Institute. And they got to have good grades in order for them to keep on. There's another program called Basic Funds. I don't know if you guys know what Basic Funds is, but Basic Funds normally, I think, hits California, Las Vegas, and Arizona. I believe Basic Funds touches those states. Basic Fund pays at that time when my daughter was going to school $1,600 a year towards the tuition of the school. As long as you were paying $50 or more a month and her tuition, you can file that in taxes. Those who don't know, uh, schools like the Ziax Institute, private schools, uniform attire paid for schools. If you're paying a monthly tuition, you know you can file your taxes and you can claim itemized taxes on the uniform, the books, and everything else, and all that good stuff, right? And you'd be surprised how much you get back in taxes. It's beautiful. You and it don't pay to have your child in public school. It just don't. Especially school where there's folks that don't look like you, who don't care how you are, who's gonna put down your child's intellect. These babies are very smart, right? So I would like to build an app on that as far as the subsidies is concerned. Q Butter gets paid through the states of different states uh, for teaching the babies. You know, uh, each he can pay the teachers. I think it's very important to do so. I think it's very important, and we should stop being afraid. We should start doing this and say, "Without care in the world, we're paying everything everybody else." See, um, the second app I want to do based on it goes beyond the Ziax Institute is a resource app for Black Americans. Right, I would like to have a B1 app for Black Americans. And how this works is the app itself is going to determine your personality based on the group that you're going to be associating yourself with. Okay, it's going to ask certain questions, and you give it a number, or what number are you from this to which, whatever says mostly about you and your personality is going to put you with a whole group. And with that group, that's where your resources is going to come from, right? It may be the best resources ever, it may not be that much resources, right? But if it is a small resource, uh, this is where we're supposed to add to these resources. And these resources will be based on like a, parenting workshop. Um, what type of workshop? We're not talking about how you can. What I mean by parenting workshop will go beyond raising your children, right? We want to protect our images of how we deal with our children, right? Certain things that never been talked about before when it comes to children and parenting, right? And parenting skills. Sometimes it's not even about parenting skills. Sometimes you did every goddamn thing right, but your child is acting a goddamn fool because it was in the wrong place at the wrong time, getting the wrong information from the wrong people. And now you feel defeated, right? You feel defeated. Nobody's on your side. They tell you what you need to do to take care and check your child. But when you check the little boy or you check the young girl, then all of a sudden, oh, child protective service, girl, that's just a child. You supposed to be the parent. Or the child did something to you, you be like, girl, I would never let my kid do this. But they ain't stepping forward to help do nothing. I'm gonna tell you, a number was done on us big time. We supposed to come together and have a safer space for the parents and for the children. We supposed to work together, and we did not. We failed each other. We failed the family. The family failed us, and this is it's not something that I'm okay with. I don't like failures. I really don't. And I feel like if you were given me the chance of opportunity, I'm gonna do what I said I'm gonna do because it's time to do so. Um, I'm not getting involved with politics, but I am gonna say is I know how to do shit underground. but I don't have all the resources. I don't have, and I'm going to work towards getting the money to do so. Once I get back on my feet and get back on my independent contracting job that I love to do so much, I most definitely am going to do this. And you're welcome to reach out to me and join me. It is going to feel like you're alone, some of us. I know Omega Courtney felt like she was alone when she's trying to make it work and try to make it happen. I've been to several of her channels and saw that she brought in resources. She brought people to the resources. She brought the resources to the people, but not enough people was there. She even had a 24-hour YouTube stream. And she had these appointments on these 24-hour YouTube streams. You had a woman that I'm still trying to reach out to. This woman ain't playing no games when it comes to fixing your credit and not really charging you anything. Now you could donate something, but she got your back on fixing your. She know how to block stuff, make your credit score go up within 2 or 3 weeks, and I don't know where she is now because I lost all her contacts. I lost her contacts, right? You had another lady that tells you how to, besides Coach Malik, try to tell you how to grow some food, showing you how to grow food in your refrigerator. And if you got a balcony, you live in an apartment complex, but you got a balcony and you on a shutdown, show you how to grow some food in your balcony, how to make room actually to grow some food in your balcony, and how you can do that. Amazing, amazing. You have a brother who came out of nowhere and says, I'm gonna show you guys how to not pay taxes when you're making so much money. What you can do and what you should do that's legal. You won't get in trouble. Let me show you how to do this. And he's been doing it for 18, 19 years. And this man, him and his wife is doing a goddamn thing. Black wife too. And he can't help. I mean, golly, he couldn't help but just let it break it down. He was breaking it down. Another brother was talking about the crypto coins and what to do. And I remember I panicked. I was like, I seen that I had over $400 or $500 on my crypto coin, and he said, y'all better, cash out from that Cash App because Cash App will take your money. I said, how you do that? I need to get up. I don't want no. I don't want to take my money. So I seen $464. All I did was put down 50, and 2 years later it's $464. So let me cash out. And I was able to get some of that money, and I left some there. I left like $36. I cashed all except $36 because I said, nah, I don't want to take it all out. Let this one build again. So she did that. She had some folks to get on there and talk about what to do to avoid getting, experimented on and all this good stuff. She even talked about how to make alternative food. Now I'm telling you, I paid attention to Megan Courtney what she did with that orange fake chicken. Now I said I'm gonna do just what she did. Hey Aaron, how you doing, brother? That's another beautiful black man that I had give homage to last night. Real black men. But I'm gonna tell what Omega Courtney did with that cauliflower, y'all. She done sat there and made some alternative orange chicken with that cauliflower. And it looked so good. It's like the cauliflower. So and correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Courtney. There was this cauliflowers that you had in the bag. You had your salt, your pepper. You had the you had the golden metal flour. You had the spelt flour. You had the spelt flour, and you put that in. You shook it up real good with the seasonings going on. You fried the cauliflower like it was chicken. And I'm going to tell y'all, it looked like little drumettes. It did. I said, now she is creative. And then she put the orange, then she made her own orange chicken sauce. And she poured it over the chicken, I said chicken, but over the cauliflower and put it in the oven. And made other things. I said, now if Omega Courtney don't stop, I'm about to bite off what she did. I'm still stuck on that. That's still can't, still in my brain. When I look at Omega Courtney, my sister, I look at that orange cauliflower chicken. That's what it's called. But she's the resource in many ways. Michi X is another resource. You got some folks that just bothered by how she speak, but if you know how to bypass a grown woman expressing how she want to express her channel, you will actually really come up. I got a store. I have a store that's not ready to open yet, but I have a woman who's building my store. I follow what Michi X said. It's just me behind schedule, like I am. I'm always behind schedule. This ain't even a Michi X issue. It's a me issue. So I am grateful. Like as soon as I started learning how to open up stores and I learned a few things, I got real excited. Like my eyes got bigger than my brain. It's 3 stores that I'm trying to open up right now. And then I have a clothing line for my son. And I would love for my people. I would love for my people to help come through, to help me build for my son's clothing line for our sons. I have some folks who did I hire that's from the continent. And I said, well, shoot, this is what I'm talking about. He wasn't afraid to show up and say, I will help you build for your business. And I enjoy paying these brothers because they have shown me the work. This right here is one of them. See if I can, this right here, this is the wolves. That's the lion. That's the tomahawk. That's the African king spear. This is the moon. I'm telling you, this is the feathers, you know, and this is the night sky. My son's last name means warrior of the wolves. He had to have a Native American last name. And I look at it like this. Once I get his store open, you're gonna see this. I liked it. And I visioned it. And we came one mind, one accord, and Andy, the graphics creator of Uganda, he did this for me. He says, uh, I was afraid to show you this because the way you describe how you want it, I thought maybe this is how you want it. I said, this is perfect. This is called coming together and not be afraid to work together. Okay. So for me, you guys are going to see, I'm not creative for my YouTube channel yet, but I'm going to have a couple of channels. Okay. Okay. Because I want to grow with you. I want to grow with you guys. I want to do a channel where if you don't know how to knit, I teach you how to knit. You don't know how to sew, let's sew together. This have a Zoom call where we can sew together. Let me tell you why. All this is good. But if I ever land on some land, I'm gonna tell you what I want on our private property, besides the school and the hospital. This is what I want on our private property. I need kids, a lot of kids growing up in our new land. I need artists from an adult to children. I want a warehouse. I want 3 damn warehouse on our land. The goal is to get 28 acres of land. Y'all think I can get 28 acres of land? We can get it together. I want 3 damn warehouses. I'm a visionary. Neat Knight brought it out of me from the Blackest Truth. But I'm a visionary. I say one a warehouse is going to be an all time store. It's a grocery store. It's a pharmaceutical store. Not so much for the pharmaceutical aspect of it, but more for the herbs and spices. or for the herbs and health, health and wellness. You know where you could go. You'll be in that store for hours trying to get out that store because you have sat there and bought almost every goddamn thing on every lane. You know, I want one of those types of stores where you can. I want one of those types of stores where you could just go and your kids got school projects that Q Butter just called out or Irene called out. You know what I'm saying? Or we got a new school called the B1 school. Or we got a new school called the Khalid Muhammad Academy School. Right? Can you imagine? Half the kids got projects. and you got to drive your kids to this warehouse because this warehouse not only got a grocery store, it got a herbs and spices store. It got a health and wellness type store. But you go up on the escalator, you gonna see that it's a you see that you gonna see that this is the store for the kids. Yep, all natural stuff, earth friendly stuff. Popsicle. We're gonna be selling popsicle sticks, tree barks, leaves. We're gonna be selling different types of foil paper, paper, uh, uh, arts and crafts, all kinds of cotton, different colored cottons. You know what I'm saying? We'll probably see if we can get donations and start ordering a whole bunch of looms. And people sell their looms to us. We buy people's looms because some of the kids may want to loom knit. Uh, we need easy bake ovens so little kids can learn how to bake. Who knows what you can do with an easy bake oven or something. Stuff that kids may need for school. That's a school project, an art project, something that you can. They have something to do. Car models, paints, crayons. You know, posters, blank posters, canvases, pens, different types of pencils, stuff that kids gonna need, stuff that kids is gonna need, right? They upstairs shopping in their little section, right? It's a big old section. It's everything under the sun. You see what I'm saying? Cute little singers for the little girls who's trying to learn how to knit, who trying to learn how to sew. Excuse me. See what I'm saying? Uh, you know, uh, different types of glues, just different kinds of things, materials that you can materials. We can also, because the kids are smart, we can also have one of those main blueprint papers, saying like they're trying to make a costume or something. And it's all different types of stuff that the kids is trying to make. They want to make that for a school project or something. They want to be a part of something. They want to do this. They want, you know what I'm saying? That's just the arts and crafts section. Then you go to the intellectual section for the children, right? You got your college papers, you got your rule papers, you got your bullet point pens, pencils. Let them kids write. Don't get them stuck on everything got to be on tablet and laptops. That may be cool for a short amount of time, but you want them to focus on you and look at you while you're trying to teach. They don't got a choice but to sit at that desk, look at you and look at the board. Now remember, they had the old school chalkboard. I think the only one that should have a tablet or something where it shows that you are writing or you teaching, you're taking your finger and you're on your tablet or you on your screen and you are writing the projects or you are talking what they have to write down. I think is very wonderful. I think that should belong to the teachers, the professors. The professors, I think it'd be a good idea. See, and the kids will sit down and write stuff down. They got to be graded on their penmanship. They have to be graded on. You got to see because We don't want our babies lazy, so lazy where they can't be how you say it. I don't I'm not my little dyslexia is kicking in sometimes. I don't want to say controversial, but they can be versatile. They can be versatile, right? They know how to read, they know how to write, they know how to use paper, they know how to turn pages, they know how to do all those things. They know how to use a telephone. They know what a telephone was used for. They know what a power pole was used for. They know exactly what that was before it became a cell phone. They studied what pages do because you giving them a chance to reinvent something when you teach them the old school ways. There's nothing wrong with them learning the old school ways. Don't throw away the old school ways. Sometimes the old school ways is much safer than what they're doing right now. Like this 5G shit that's going around right now. I believe all you got to do is focus on the basics with the children. This is all they need. This is all they need. And when they start getting challenged, as far as the intellect, you better make them go. And we can start making up dictionaries. We can make our own dictionaries. We can come together and call and redo our version of our dictionaries so the kids can understand what certain things mean, certain words. There's nothing wrong with spelling bee. Not enough of our babies can read good enough at these regular schools where they're ready for the word spelling bee. When people are fighting to have their children be in a spelling bee, I'm talking about um these schools, these preparatory schools that the black parents was happily putting their babies in. When it came to the spelling bee, black children weren't even invited to do the spelling bee. And there was a lot of controversy, it was a lot of complaints. And you know what they came up with? A Disney movie called Aquila and the Bee. Now, at that time I felt for it. I was all happy, like, oh, see, because they don't want you for real having your sons and daughters up on that stage making Indian kids and white kids look like you got a challenge. I'm gonna beat you. I think they did have one young brother, and he missed the word because he knew what he was supposed to spell. He knew that he was spelling the words, but he missed the letter. And man, I didn't want to watch spelling bee no more. As soon as they clicked that bell, I was mad. I said, no. And I wanted that brother to win. I think he was 9 years old, 9 or 10. Very smart young man. And we was telling him to come back. We was like, he'll be back. Because it was between the white kid and the Indian kid. The Indian kid won for the third year. He won all his money. How come we can't take their money? You know, there's things that we can do with our babies. I talk about our kids a lot because it's to me, they're very important to me. I talk about our babies a lot because our babies are being shortchanged because grown folks are not doing what grown folks are supposed to do. And that's to prepare our babies a better place. And it's saddened to me. But I'm glad I'm able to be on here to say what I have to say when it comes to our kids, you know. And I'm one of those that I just gonna have babies. You know, you know, I would love to have 5, 6, 7 kids. You know, somebody to run around the house and get on my nerves every now and then for the fun of it. But you know, it's one of those difficult things where you just don't have the good partner. Some people may have partners. I'm not going to worship anything that's not worth worshiping, but I will give homage to the brothers who got their wives, their children, and they doing a damn thing. Man, that makes me feel so good inside to see black couples together. They're married. They not hating on somebody else that's not. They're protecting the ones who isn't. They're speaking up against the one who isn't. I'm grateful for those few couples. I've ran into five black marriageable couples, probably six. I haven't met one. I have one of them. I didn't have not met his wife, but he speaks highly of his wife, and he did. We did see a picture of his two boys, beautiful, beautiful black baby boys, beautiful, and hey, this is for them. This is for them. This is not for the deadbeats. I have no excuses for deadbeats. This is not for, women who don't have any children, but yet you make judgments on those who do have kids and they're by themselves raising the children. I have nothing for you. This is not a place for you. This is the place for those who's building, whether you are a single mom, single dad, or you're married couples, because we can feed off each other. We can do a lot of good things together. And I say these things. I thought I might want to come out and stress that out because I want to do something, right? Omega Courtney want to do something. Michi X has been doing something, and she got a huge platform that it's so hard to get her. It is. It's hard to get her. I'm supposed to meet with her so she can look over my store and tell me what I need to be doing, and she may tweak a few things a little bit for me and stuff. And I'm grateful that Michi X is here. She's here for me and represent me the way she does. Suave Boss. Those who don't know who Suave is, he was representing me twice about my store. I'm grateful for Suave for that. And I thank that young brother for that. Um, he got that beautiful woman, Katrina. No. Uh, a lot of folks were talking about, became the popular word is divestment. Divestment doesn't necessarily mean a woman has left being with a black man and decided she wants to be with a white man. That was those just people just make up just negative things. It's the reason why I don't want you over here. I don't want negative people over here because you could divest from being broke. You say, hey, shit, I'm sick of being broke. I'm sick of working for AT&T. I'm sick of working for Xfinity. They ain't paying me a damn goddamn dime. I'm gonna go do Instacart. I heard you make more money doing this. I ain't working for this damn grocery store no more. I'm divested. I ain't working for the grocery store no more. I'm definitely am gonna go and I'm finna go do Grubhub. I'll let you get paid more doing Grubhub. Why Xfinity? Oh yeah, Aaron. Aaron has a channel too. So, I know a few people come and they go, but Aaron has a channel too. He says, he reminds me of Donnie. Brother Donnie, they only be on there for like 2-3 minutes and they say a mouthful in 2-3 minutes and then the video's over. But it's very informational. That's another thing. If you got some resources, please email me some resources. And when I got some resources, email you. Now look, Omega Courtney said, fuck that rent, right? But say like you need enough time to save some money so you can say fuck that rent, right? I can put down and show you guys in my state, if interested, right? How to apply for what do you call it? It's called the it's called the house key. Uh I didn't finish that application, but it's called the house key. You could do the housing application for Santa Clara County, San Francisco County, first time home buying program. There's one called the Habitat for Humanities. I can put that down for y'all. And depending on what state you from, they may cover it. But if you say, I want to figure it out in California, I can tell you what places is a cool place to be. But I'd say one thing about California. If you come here and it's a few of y'all, it's about if I was you, I'll bring about 4 or 5 people together. Who's gonna make this money? Build an app. Y'all build apps. That's where the money's at. Building apps on your phone and making money off your app that you build on your phone. Get you a mini mansion. I'm telling you. I saw one at I wish I could send you guys this video, but not video, but the form. But I saw one at Sunnyvale, California. And Sunnyvale, Newark is part of Silicon Valley. This was a 5-bedroom or 6-bedroom mini mansion home. You know how much these rich people want? See, rich people don't always want $6, $7, $8,000 a month for rent. Only the poor people do that. They know damn well they owe all that money to the bank, and they got to find a way to pay that off before it becomes repoed. Okay, they're gonna take that home. So that's why they asking you to pay this $7, $8, $9,000 a month for rent, especially in Palo Alto, California. East Palo Alto, California is supposed to be where we supposed to be, but it became very expensive and high valued and stuff that they for a 2-bedroom they want $5,000, $6,000 for it. No, because they owe money on that house. But would you go to the rich folks, Newark, California, Sunnyvale, California? Money is no object to them. What they do is they say, shoot, if you can get 5, 6 people who's serious, $3,800 a month for a 6-bedroom home, backyard, front yard, 4-car garage, 4.5 baths, and it's beautiful. $3,800 a month. And could you imagine that 5 of you guys moved into that 6-bedroom mini mansion, paying $3,800 a month, everybody making $3,000 plus a month more each of you guys. Say like 3 adults make that. 3 adults make that. You got children. They have to have a room of their own, right? Or share a room. You tell them they don't get a room of their own. You share a room. Okay. But you guys making $3,000, $3,800 alone a month. Can you imagine how much money you guys can save? And then when you guys come home, y'all take turns cooking for everybody. You sit down and you build a business together. See, I think like this. You ain't got to be in each other's face, no. But I tell you this, I'm going to tell you what our problem is as Black folks that I've experienced. I know that for sure. Because I had ideas when I had moved a couple of people in my home that I thought was a friend. It's not really a friend. And I had a 2-bedroom, oneplex oneplex house that I was in. That was really nice. But I let this woman move into my home with 3 other children, and we talked about building a business together and stuff. And when she got there, all that went out the window. She brought men into the home. I didn't have any men in the home. I didn't even, when I first got this place, that's the first thing that wasn't even on my mind was to bring a man into the home. But she brought men into the home, letting them spend a night, making it so uncomfortable for me. Like for real, like my daughter was on my daughter was doing a college preparatory where the city and county gave her what do you call that, scholarship where she could actually live, and she chose to do that. I didn't want her to do it, but she chose to do it. I just didn't trust a lot of people. And my daughter told me, Mom, you just gonna have to let me figure this out and let me grow. I have to get to know people. I have to learn how to do things on my own, Mama. I'm good, Mama. You look how you were, and I'm you. You can't you. This is what I'm gonna be. I'm trying to get this degree at an early age, Mama. All right. I hated it. To be honest with you, I was a selfish ass mom. Okay, because I felt like she was putting her own feelings before me. Because I'm not a loner. I don't like being without my kids. But my daughter was determined to graduate out of high school early and she already got a bachelor's degree. She's only 22 years old, y'all. That's my baby. That's my firstborn. And to look back and say, she didn't have her damn father. I did the damn thing. Right? And I'm grateful now, right? I hope my son don't do that to me. But because I needed somebody to be there, and maybe that was just to show me to slow my roll. I says, well, let me have someone come and roommate with me. My brother said, hey, I found someone for you. So he introduced me to this lady that's supposed to be his wife's friend, and she turned on me. She wasn't about building business. She was about her own self and trying to make people move out their house and and all this stupid stuff. And then she let some Mexican chick came and did things to my gate and stuff. And but found out later on the Mexican chick had her go to jail. So it's like it wasn't me. I was the cool one. She didn't want to be cool with me. She didn't want to build with me. And I was trying to start a business then. I ain't had no I didn't have no other kids. I just had my daughter. And I just said, forget this mess. I'm gonna go ahead and travel. My daughter gonna come and spend holidays with me. And I'm gonna leave and travel the world. I'm gonna see. And I did a little bit of those things, but it wasn't the same. It wasn't the same. So I say this to y'all: you gonna have to be careful. This is why I think we should have an app of the personality app, B1 personality app, so you'll know what kind of people you're dealing with. You can't help who you are, okay? When it comes to building this app, if you do this app, you can't help who you are. So when you do build that app, and it is time for you to say, I'm going to make a big change. I'm going to come to the Bay Area. I'm going to see what Tan John is talking about. I found me a nice house. My credit is good. They're going to let me move in. $3,600 a month for a 5-bedroom home. $4,800 a month for a 6-bedroom. That's still a good price. And you can make $4,800. You can make $6,000 a month in the Bay Area. Sky's the limit in the Silicon Valley. You work for Google. You do the Google delivery, Amazon delivery, shipped good eggs delivery. These different types of independent contracting phone app jobs would F around and make you some damn money for real. And then you build your business. Go see Michi X. Go see Michi. She charges like between 49, depending on which one I do. She even do CBD drop shipping. Can you believe that? You learn and you go and you take this I guess you fill out a form, you pay for the form, you ask a few questions and then you pass the cannabis exam, and she'll teach you how to become a CBD drop shipper. If you want to be a regular drop shipper, she'll teach you how to do that. That's what I'm being, a drop shipper. Drop shippers make money. I didn't even know they make good money like that. Like that, I was like, get the hell out of here. Amazon, man. To the ones who like to go out and attack Black Americans, especially Black American women who are making the money, this is not called welfare, sweetie. This is not living it off the welfare. This is independent contract. You drop your kids off at school. The way this works, let me show you how it works. You drop your babies off at daycare. Then you get your phone, like listen to some YouTube channels. Every now and then I listen to my Taz to go. Cause that's that wake up channel. That's that wake your ass up channel. That's that channel. You can be sleepy. As soon as you get up, turn Taz on. You're woke. And you pumped and you ready to go. Sit your butt back in the car after you drop the baby off, get back in the car, and go to your app, turn that app on, and then go ahead and make your money. It ain't nothing to it. I'm telling you. I got multiple jobs I can go to right now as we speak. And once I get better and I beat this, I beat this propaganda they putting up in us. I definitely can't wait to get back and make the money. But I encourage y'all to start getting some homes until we can get to where we are at with Courtney. As far as let's buy, let's buy this, let's buy that. We can buy, we can afford. You ain't got to pay nothing. Now, when it comes to taxes, I'm telling you, she got this hookup where you ain't got to pay no taxes because there is charities You can even build your own charity. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. You can build your own charity. Here, son. Oh, my baby. Oh, he's so solid. Mm. Ah. And it's just one of those things where I'm telling you, you can do it. Don't be afraid of yourself. And some of you guys have my email. Please, if you have ideas, email me. I am trying to learn how to do the Zoom call. Somebody show me how to do Zoom. I don't know how to do Zoom. Every now and then I can get on that Zoom, but I don't know how to do Zoom like that. I'll try to do the Zoom with the YouTube channel, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. You know? Um, Cooking channel. Woo, come on. Can you imagine on our land? Because I'm gonna go now. I've said what I had to say. But on the I could tell you right now. Let's see. Can somebody hear me? I don't see. Can you hear me? If you all here, let me know if you can hear me. Sometimes my laptop be doing stupid stuff. I don't want it to sound like I'm doing all the talking. Well, I must say, let's tell you this real quick. All we got to do is keep in contact with each other and make baby step moves. I'm going to donate to Courtney um, because it's very important for me to donate to her. Um, and then pretty soon I'm going to ask people to help donate cash out me for my channels. Thank you, Emmanuel. Because I'm gonna need y'all to help me build my son's clothing line so your son don't have to dress like an alternative lifestyle child. Um, we're not gonna be gender fluid over here, and I think this is all right. Uh, I don't think it's fair for me to sit here and every now and then think my son should be wearing a pink skirt because it's supposed to make someone else feel better. I'm not doing that satanic stuff to my child. I don't care what nobody say. It's satanic to me. And that's how come as a mother, I feel it's my obligation and my duty to not only get us some land so we can have our own goddamn space, our own goddamn laws, our own damn hospitals, our own goddamn stores, our own damn beauty salons, our own, and leave the women with the weaves alone. Please. You're telling her she can't make money doing weaves. You know how many white women that need weaves on their head? They bald head at the top of their head. Bunch of white women need weaves. And guess who they look for? Black women. White women don't know how to do weaves good, but they know how to go get them. So let them do the weaves. And we know millennials like to wear them long hair.
Is that like that?
Mm-hmm. We know some of our millennials like to wear them little long hair weaves, and it ain't even a weave. What they got that? What they call that? That's the just the wigs with the drawstrings back there. Baby, that's like the replacement of the hair scarf.
I'm sure you want me. Keep.
Are you hungry?
Get no muffin.
Yeah. Okay, see how you got up and asked for your muffin? You saw how you asked for the muffin? Okay, I'm gonna ask you something. You have salmon. And I can't give you muffin this late. But you have some salmon and some jasmine rice and some lentils. And I would love you to eat that. Then you can get muffin.
Okay.
Okay, is that a deal? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to make you a little bit of rice, a little bit of lentils, and I'm going to get you a piece of salmon. And you eat that.
I don't want salmon.
You don't want the salmon, so you just want the lentils and the rice? Okay. It's pretty good. The lentils and the rice. And after you finish eating those 5, 6, 7 bites, I'll let you have a muffin, okay? Is that fair?
Yeah, the muffin.
Okay, high five. Okay. So, that being said, I did lose my train of thought because he's letting me know he's hungry and I want to go feed my baby. But I am gonna say this, y'all. Keep in contact with me. I want to do something different with my channel. I want to do the resources with the channel. I want to help people obtain some money with the channel. I want us to learn how to, if they bring back the PPP loans, I like that. I would like us to do this together online on the Zoom call. Let me know what y'all, we all starting a business together. We all get us a place where we pay less rent for now. Put our money together, save $200 and we'll get our ass and fix that. So many things we can do to build and make money. I watch geeks do it. How come we can't do it? Right? And I'm working on it. I'll let y'all see my little chicken scratch. But when is what will be the best time? Let me know. Email me. Let me give you guys my email in case some of y'all don't have it. Okay, email me. See. Email. The kind of platform I want. It's some people who's doing the thing. That's all. Our kids gonna be painters. We need museums. We need ecology for garbage can people. Because everybody gotta make their money. You're gonna be living in these nice houses. Okay, baby. You're gonna be living in these nice houses. You don't want no trash piled up on your streets. I could see my cousin and his family he start a business of ecology and driving up and down and paying people. Hold on, y'all. Sit down, baby. Oh no. Okay, I'll fix it. Good job. Okay. It's okay. No, it's okay. It's clean. It's clean. No! Okay. You can't hear yourself, honey. You gotta go to the bathroom. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So this will conclude my video. He said thank you. Y'all get in contact with me. I'm gonna end this stream right now. Thank you for coming and peace.